So welcome back, family. It's been a while, but I have another grading reveal for you all. This one's from PSA. This one's all Marvel Platinum. There are 27 cards I've submitted. I do have multiple submissions with PSA right now, so we'll see what we get. Again, like I said, this was a 27 card submission. I do have a 20 card submission, also Marvel Platinum, as well as I just sent off a 25 card submission to PSA for the new Topps Chrome model, which I'm very excited about. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen some posts that in previous videos I alluded to a CGC submission that which would have been ahead of this content. Unfortunately, though, FedEx did lose my package of that big 42 card submission. Although the cards themselves weren't that as big, but it did include some of the create art variants that had errors with that. A little bit of a bummer to not be able to see and grade. But it is what it is. Hopefully, we can get that sorted out. There's a claim right now with CGC working through that, but we'll see what happens with that. So I'll keep you updated. And again, I have a lot of grades that, like I said before, out there with PSA. So hopefully, I'll be able to update you on how that progresses. But without further ado, let's go ahead and check this out. Yeah, this took about 5 weeks, 5 to 6 weeks, a little bit longer than our usual. There goes Cyclops. A little bit longer than our previous submissions before, but again, fairly reasonable in terms of turnaround. 27 cards. All of these are Marvel Platinum cards, which again, still excited to build out that collection because I do think it's a really good set. Even in the midst of Topps Chrome being released just recently and a lot of the hype that has gone out. So, as always, if you like this type of content, please let me know by hitting like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started and getting into this first part of the reveal. So 25 cards. A lot of some of the bigger cards are part of this set. As always, I tend to just do the box hits out of Marvel Platinum to get graded to PSA. A lot of those other number cards like the Red Prisms and lower actually I sent off to CGC, as well as the creator variants or some of the other box hits that I didn't think would have gemmed. Otherwise, I went to CGC. So let's start off with this first set here. Again, mixture of some PC pieces as well as others, but generally speaking, these are all should be the box hits of Marvel Platinum. So first on up, and let me make sure we're nice and focused here. There we go. So as you can see here, we have a cover variant, Purple Pixels to 35 of Mephisto as our first card up. And similar to a lot of our cover art variants of Purple Pixels, this gemmed out at a 10. So off to a good start. Mephisto has had some illusions of being in the MCU now with the recent Agatha show. So good to see that. I know that's been speculation for a long time. All right, on to some PC pieces. So you can see here we have a Cyclops Teal Wave to $7.99, and this one gems. So good for me. That's what I want. Nice gem piece for my PC of Cyclops. And the Teal Wave, again, that's the most printed of these serialed of numbered hits. All right. Here we have, you see here is a Hammerhead on the Seismic Gold to 10. And this one also gems. So we're starting off with 3 straight gems, which is always a good sign. The Seismic Golds I've seen are like one of the tougher ones to gem, unless they are those cover variants. But this one did well. There we go. So 3 for 3. Here is another Teal Wave of my Cyclops. You see here to $7.99. This one also gems, so I got 2 gem teal waves. Very nice to see on my personal collection of Cyclops. Alright, more Cyclops coming. This one is a just plain old blue rainbow that I decided to send into PSA. This one also gems. Cool. Great color match on blue leader Cyclops on the blue rainbow. I'll take that any day, all day right there. So starting off very strong. As always, because I knew I was going to send some of the cards to CGC, I was very discerning on what I sent in these PSA submissions for Marvel Platinum. So we should expect a handful of these gems coming out of here. So onward and upward. Now we have Dazzler on the purple pixels to 35. And this one also gems. So we're on a nice gem streak right now with our Marvel Platinum. We're let's see, 6 for 6 right now. So we'll see if this continues as we head more. As you see here, here's a Cyclops on the Creator Art variant Yellow Rainbow, which again, the Creator Art variants I've seen fairly hit or miss on the centering, so hopefully this is okay. And it's just okay. So that's what I expected with this. Again, it was more, if this wasn't my personal collection of Cyclops, I probably would have just sent this into CGC because I knew the centering itself probably would have not made this a gem. So Mint 9, I'll take that, especially in a PSA holder on the yellow rainbow variants. Like I said in previous posts, yellow rainbows, red rainbows, they actually lined up front and back of what the card is versus what it says on the back, as opposed to some of the other Creator Art variants. Alright, next on up. So this is the base auto Creator Art variant of the red rainbow. And this one gems. Cool. Good to see that. Creator Art variant by Todd Knox. So that matches up with, you see here, the blue rainbow I have at a 15. And this is the base version red. So really good start. I'll take this any day. So that's the first box. And this was a 27 card submission. So I knew I was going to have multiple boxes of these, because I believe each one can only hold 20 at max. So let's see what this second box has. Not a whole lot of the low numbered stuff outside of, I think it was the Hammerhead was the gold. Pretty sure I have some more golds and amber crystals in this submission. Again, all these are box hits or Creator Art variants that I thought would be good enough that could potentially gem. And as we get through this, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on the move of the license from Marvel to Topps. Like I said before, right now the biggest hot thing right in the Marvel space is Topps Chrome Marvel, which it was a UK exclusive or a Euro exclusive. So we'll see what that happens in 2025 when they actually switch over to North America, how that will affect things. You can already see Upper Deck already pivoting over to DC and Warner Brothers to start making more of those cards instead. So we'll see. Hopefully it'll be good products coming out for the comic book industry and the card collectible industry itself. All right, moving right along. Here's a Black Widow Cosmic to 25. And this one only gets a 9, unfortunately, but that's fine. Cosmic, one of the more sought-after parallels in the Marvel Platinum set. So there we go. So another 9 on the books. Here comes another Creator Art variant. This is just the base Creator Art variant of Galactus, as you can see here. This one, gems. So we have a Gem Mint Galactus variant on the base creator variant. Nice. More PC pieces. This one's Cyclops on the purple rainbow, as you see here. And this one, gems. Great. Good to see that. This was, I thought this had a good chance of gemming, so that's why I submitted these purples and other non-numbered rainbows for Cyclops here as opposed to CGC. So there you go. Another gem. All right, here's our first amber crystals. This one of Invisible Woman, Sue Storm on the amber crystals, base amber crystals, 5 out of 5 Omega. This one only gets a 9 though, so 9 on the amber crystals. There you can see. And we'll see how the Fantastic Four market does after the movie that just started filming, if I'm not mistaken. So there's another 9 on the books. Here we go. Cosmic Sabretooth to 25. This one's on just the base. And this one, gems. There's Gem Mint Sabretooth on the Cosmic. Good to see another gem there, especially in the Cosmic. So sought after grade on a sought after parallel in this set. Alright, moving right along. This is a creator art variant of Drax the Destroyer on the High series. Now, I believe this is the second one of these that we've sent, and I know I've hit multiple Drax Jim Starlin autos in the base red rainbow auto. And this one gems though. So there you go. You see Jim Starlin's sticker auto right there on the Drax. Gem Mint 10. Good. Another duplicate card. Very big card though. As you can see here, Spider-Man Symbiote on the orange rainbow auto to 35. First one gems. Second one only gets a 9 though. So 9 on this one on the JP Targetti Symbiote orange auto. Alright, still winning the battle of 9s versus 10s, but let's see how we go on. Moving right along, we have the Silver Samurai. More autos here. This is the artist blue auto to 25 for Silver Samurai. This one gems though. Good to see that. Kind of ink color match of the Ty Ramsa artist auto on blue. Right there. Another gem on an auto, which are, like I said before, those can be a little bit tough, especially on these on-card autos on the low series. So here we go. Another blue auto. This one's a Night Thrasher in the high series to 15. So if you notice, we just had a blue auto to 25, but now we have a blue auto to 15. The artist autos on the low series are going to be a little bit higher tech, usually for comparatively to the these high series variants. So if it's blue, it's going to be 25. If it's high series, it's going to be 15. If it's low series, similarly with the orange, you'll see 35 on the low series, 25 on the orange for the high series, and so forth. So less on the high series for these sticker autos. For this one, we got another gem in 10 though. These blue rainbows tend to be one of the better grading autos that I've noticed. We tend to do a lot better, especially considering the orange rainbows that tend to have a lot of those print lines that I've discussed before. I know I sent a handful of those to CGC in my most recent lost, unfortunately, submission. So there you go. Got Fabian there on the blue auto on Night Thrasher. All right, here comes a Lizard on the cover variant Cosmic to 25. And this one gems out as well. And these cover variant autos, cover variants, tend to do well because there's a natural border that centers up the card fairly well. So I think that plays a good part on why these grade well as well. So all right, so another gem there. Next up, another cover variant Cosmic. This one of Mary Jane Watson to 25, and another gem. So there we go, gem mint 10 on the Mary Jane, on the cover variant. She is featured as her new persona Jackpot in the Topps Chrome Marvel set, which is selling fairly well for Jackpot spot, I've noticed. All right, another Summers brother, just the other younger one, Havoc on the Amber Crystals High series. You see here to 5. This one also gets a 9. So these Amber Crystals are not quite hitting the gems as well as before. So we had the Sue Storm before. Now we have the Havoc. Both of them only getting 9s on the air. So that's a little disappointing to see on the bigger low number cards in this submission. All right, so Havoc on that. Moving right along, another blue rainbow auto, another on-card low series. This one's a Brother Voodoo 225. This one also gems. Again, blue rainbows tend to be doing fairly well in this set, grading-wise. So I'll take that. All right, another PC piece. Here comes Cyclops, this time on the yellow rainbow. So the second most common of the parallels, colored parallels. This one only gets a 9 though, unfortunately. So yellow rainbow to 9. Again, I'll take all the 9s. Like, not sure if I said this before. I was expecting a lot of 10s and some 9s, which so far has been played the case. I was a little more lenient or more willing to submit it to PSA for the Cyclops pieces, though, because I definitely want them, rather have them in PSA holders rather than the CGC holders. So there's a yellow rainbow and 9, another PC piece. This one's the purple pixel, 235. This one I noticed, if I'm not mistaken, a little off center, so I'm not expecting 10. But I get one anyway. Nice. I'll take that. Gem mint 10 on the purple pixels. Again, looking here, I thought it was a little off center, leaning to the left, but I'll take this 10, especially on this gorgeous parallel, the purple pixels of Cyclops. So in terms of the update on the PC chase for Cyclops, I did just finally get in the process of acquiring a Cosmic, so that only really leaves me the Amber Crystals and Seismic left in the base. And auto-wise, just the gold, the rainbow auto. I know who has it. Haven't been too receptive to moving it, so unfortunately I'm not sure I'm going to get that. I do have all the rainbow auto, the creator variant autos now in PSA holders, so that's good. But again, there's only, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in the set that I do not have for Cyclops, including two of the other one-on-ones. I'm not counting any of the cover variants because I'm not necessarily targeting those cards themselves, but that's good. All right, moving right along, we have just a few more left. Here you see Spider-Girl on the Cosmic here. This one actually hit. If you've seen my previous post on the E-Packs, this is the same Spider-Girl that I hit out of the E-Packs, 12 out of 25 on this Cosmic. This one gems. Great. Good to see. Cosmic Spider-Girl on a Gem Mint 10. All right, another purple rainbow. I submitted 2 of these. The first one gemmed. Let's see what this one does for Cyclops. This one only gets a 9, though. That's fine, again, because I already have a gem on this one. This one, you can kind of see that it's a little bit to the right in centering, so not too surprised. Again, I'm more willing to submit this to PSA because it is my personal collection, and I wanted it in a PSA holder. Last 2, we have She-Hulk in the Seismic Gold, Omega, 10 out of 10 on the She-Hulk Low Series. But this one gems. All right, so we're gemming out on the Seismic Golds. We missed out on our Amber Crystals. I think I submitted 2 of each for this one. But there you go. Seismic Gold She-Hulk. Gem Mint 10 on a 10 out of 10. So a lot of 10s going on with this card. So good to see with that. On that. And finally, like I said, all I'm missing was the Gold Rainbow auto, because here is the last of the base autos. This is the Artist Orange Rainbow auto 235 for Cyclops. Right here, 12 out of 35. This one only gets an 8. Like I said before, orange autos tend to be a little bit tougher on the grade because they're more prone to the print lines, I've noticed, especially in the front, where you can see that a little bit on the back sometimes as well. So I'm not too surprised. And because it was my personal collection, I had to submit it to PSA to get it in that PSA holder. But there you go. Near mint 8 on the Cyclops Orange Auto. So as you can see here, did fairly well. Out of 27 cards, you can definitely see that over 2/3 of them gemmed out comparatively to the 1/8, and looks like what 5 looks like seven 9s that we got there. So it did fairly well. Again, we have another set of 20 that is in process of grading. I did submit 25 Topps Chrome Marvel cards just recently, so that's another one there, and hopefully we'll get some updates on where my CGC packages are for that. But there you go. I'm pleased. I wish we had kind of get a little bit better on our amber crystals, but I'll take all these gem and 10s without a doubt. And yeah, no, I'm happy with this submission. Let me know how you all did, how you're doing in these subs. I know there's a few Topps Chrome Marvel PSA cards are starting to bubble up right now, so let me know. Actually, in the comments right now, let me know what you think of this Marvel Platinum set versus the new Topps Chrome set. Which one's going to maybe win out in the future. I know I'll be interested, and that way I'll be actually collecting both of them, honestly, with those. So, as always, let me know if you like this type of content by hitting like and subscribe to let me know if this is something you still want to see. Otherwise, thanks for stopping by.